So hi guys, so today we are going to discuss about the chapter areas related to circles. So which is very easy chapter because it is just formula based chapter. Okay, so there is only 2 to 3 formulas we have to know and we have to apply those formula in the particular problem. So it's very easy chapter. So let's see and solve some questions in that. Yeah, so I think everyone can see the screen now here. Correct. The first formula here is area of the sector. What is it? The formula area of a sector of a circle. Area of the sectors of a circle. Correct. So you can see here an angle is subtended. Correct. Let me just draw it for you. This one. Angle is subtended this part. Correct. How to find the area of sector of the circle? So there is simple formula. That is theta by 360 into pi r square. Theta by 360 into pi r square. Theta is nothing but the angle in the question. Radius is 6 centimeter. That is r. Substitute everything and we'll get the answers very easily. Okay, this is one type. Area of sector of the circle. Correct. Second thing is length of the arc or length of the circle. And third thing is area of the triangle. So normally for area of the triangle, so this is something which they don't teach in school. In school, they will go through the Pythagoras theorem or the longer method. Correct. Or let's take the half into base into height. Area of a triangle is basically what? If I want to write here, area of a triangle is half into base into height. Area of the triangle. Half into base into height. So base will be given, but height won't be given. So we have to use Pythagoras theorem. So it's a pretty lengthy process to do. Okay, so there is an alternative method for that. That is nothing but you just substitute root 3 by 4 into side square. Root 3 by 4 into side square. Because if you refer through any of the solutions in the net or through the books, you will only find area half into base into height and you won't find this root 3 by 4 into side square. So ultimately it will give us the same answer. In this context, not in everything, in this particular problems which you are doing, we have to just use direct formula. Or else you have to use Pythagoras theorem and that value you have to substitute in half each. So it's a tedious process to do. Okay, so that we won't be doing here. Now let me just share the screen, come back to this again. Yeah, so the first question is find the area of sector of circle with radius 6 centimeters. So I told you area of a sector of circle is a simple formula, which even if you don't want, you will learn. Okay, because in each and every formula, every problems we are going to use the same formula. Area of sector of circle is what? Theta by 360 into pi r square. So theta is 60. You just do the calculation and represent just a fraction or in decimal. Next question. Find the area of the quadrant of a circle whose circumference is 22 centimeter. Circumference. Circumference, what is the formula? 2 pi r. 2 pi r is equal to 22. Circumference. Circumference is 2 pi r. Correct? And area of one quadrant. So if it is a circle, I'll draw the circle here. Okay. And so a circle is basically how many quadrants? 4 quadrants, right? 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now they're telling us to find only one quadrant. Only one quadrant. So this quadrant they're telling us to find. Or any other quadrant you can. Only one quadrant you have to find. Correct? So total circle has got 4 parts. 4 part circle has got. So if I want to find only one part, then I have to do what? 1 by 4 into area of circle. And we also know that area of circle, what is the formula? Pi r square. So 1 by 4 pi r square. 1 by 4 into pi r square to find the area of one quadrant. So here also They're not given as the radius. But I have to find the radius. How do I find the radius? Through the circumference of the circle. 2 pi r. 2 pi r is 22. Upon calculation, I'll get r value. Correct? Once I get the r value, I can just put in what area of the circle. Half into pi r square. So that's simple question. And again, we cannot expect these basic questions to be in the examination. Okay. But it helps us in understanding the concept. Let's see the next question. The length of the minute hand of a clock is 14 centimeter. Find the area swept by the minute hand in 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Correct? Yes or no? Correct? 5 minutes is there. So this is the quadrant. Now we can see here total circle. If I take, what is circle full degree? 360 degrees is there. Correct? 360 degree is there. But how many markings are there on circle? 12 markings are there. Correct? So if I divide 360 by 12, I'll get how much degree? 12 threes are 36. 30 degree. So each area is swept by how much? 30 degree. Each area is swept by 30 degree. So logically, if you are doing here, just see that total angle here is what? 2 pi. That is 360 degree. 360 degree is the full angle of the circle. Correct? Now, area. Here one area is this. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 and 12. So 360 by 12 will give me what? 30 degree. So we need not do the calculation as it is there in the book. Correct? So area swept by what? The minute hand in 5 minutes. Yes, these are all 5 minutes. Correct? 5, 10, 15, 20 or all 5 minutes is how much? 30 degree. So without doing anything, by just visualization process, we'll be able to get it. So it is 30 degree. Now once you get a 30 degree, what is the formula? Area of sector theta by 360 into pi r square. I told you the same formula, theta by 360 into pi r square. Correct? Radius. Theta is 30 degree. Correct? And let's see the radius is given. Yes, the length of the minute hand is 14. So this is my 14 centimeter. So theta by 360, that is 30 by 360 into what? Pi r square. Into pi is 22 by 7 into r square. 14 square. We'll get the answer. Clear? It's again the same formula. We have to do and apply and get the answer. And always put centimeter square. The unit is very, very important or they will cut the mark. Now, let's see this kind of question. Correct? A chord of circle of radius 10 centimeter subtends a right angle at the center. Find the area of the corresponding minor segment. Find the area of the corresponding minor segment. Yes. So figure is there, everything is there. That blue shaded thing I have to find minor segment. So how do I get the minor segment value? So normally we find what? Normally we find this full thing. Let me draw it here for you. This full thing I'll find. Correct? This full thing I'll find. That is nothing but area of the sector. Theta by 360 into pi r square. Theta by 360 into pi r square. Now they're telling that I don't need the full area. I need only the blue shaded part. Okay, I don't need the full area. I only need the blue shaded part. So from this full area, the red stripes which I have marked here, right? I have to subtract what? Area of the triangle. I have to subtract what? Area of the triangle. But for area of the triangle, what is the formula I told you to use? Root 3 by 4 into side square. Root 3 by 4 into side square. Root 3 by 4 into side square. That is area of the triangle. Area of this triangle, I have to use what? Root 3 by 4 into side square. What is root 3 value? 1.73. Root 3 value is 1.73. Okay. Root 3 into side square. I'll get the correct answer. The accurate answer I'll be getting. So once you find the area of the sector, that is this full OAPB minus area of triangle, that is root 3 by 4 into side. Side is what? 10. 10 square. I'll be getting the necessary answer for this. Is it clear for everyone? Is it clear? Please let me know. Yeah, perfect. If it is not clear also, no need to worry. One session is over, I'll help you with the same. Okay. Yeah. So same logic. Same logic. Subtract it and get the answer. Major sector. Okay. If I want to find the major sector, which means what I should do if I want to find the major sector? Same formula, but you can see here, let me just draw this thing for you. This is 90, correct? So the rest of the thing, this is what? 270. So 270 by 360 into pi r square. That's all. That is a major sector formula. Simple thing. Simple substitution, you'll get the answer. Okay. 270. I don't need a 90, but I need the other things. That's all. The other 90 plus 270 is what? 90 plus 270 is 360. So 270 by 360 into pi. Pi is 3.14 into r square. That's all. If I do this simple calculation, I'll be getting the answer. See, this is our major sector. This is our major sector. And this is my minor sector. Correct? Major sector, there is no triangle or anything. It's direct substitution. Same formula, theta by 360 into pi r square. But what is my theta here? 270 degree. Because this angle is 90. So the remaining angle is what? 360 minus 90. That's it, 270. So directly if you want to do, you can do 270 by 360 into pi. Pi 3.14 into r square. R is 10 square. That's what. So the calculation part is much more important here than the formula. Because formula, I told you there's only one formula, theta by 360 into pi r square. That's all. Then I told you the second thing. The second one is which one? The length of the arc. So theta by 360 into pi r square, length of the arc, circumference will come. What is circumference of a circle? 2 pi r. Correct? Length of the arc question, I will use what? Circumference. Theta by 360 into circumference. So theta is how much? 60 degree. Correct? Radius is how much? 21. Rest everything is from 2 pi into 21. That's all. So this is much easier compared to that of the area of the circle. This is one more type. That's it. All the types you have discussed. Now I will discuss only the problems. See, again, same type of question is coming. In a circle of radius 21 centimeter, the arc subtends an angle of 60 degree at the center. Find the area of segment formed by the corresponding chord. So we already discussed this thing. This is basically what? Find the area of the main segment. What is the area of the segment? Theta by 360 into pi r square. Pi into r square is what? 21 square. That is 441. Minus area of the triangle. Minus area of the triangle. What is area of a triangle? Root 3 by 4 into side square. That is into 21 square. That's all. Area of the sector minus area of triangle. Simple thing only. It is not at all complex. Not at all a complex question. Everything is same. All the questions are same. Okay. Same thing. Let me just go to anything different is there. See again, this question also is same. A chord of circle subtends an angle of 120 degree. Theta by 360 into pi r square minus root 3 by 4 into side square. Theta by same thing. Theta by 360 into pi r square minus root 3 by 4 into side square. What is side square here? 12 square. That's all. Simple substitution. Theta is 120 degree. Simple substitution. This again. So this question looks very complex, but nothing to worry. This is one of the easiest question in this whole exercise. Okay, a hose is tied to a peg at one corner of a square-shaped grass field. A hose is tied, correct? So what they're asking is that area of the hose. Obviously, if it is tied in the sense, it will be able to go only through this much part, correct? If I tie a hose or a cow or a buffalo or anything, it can't go much distance, right? Does the hose can go here? No, it can't go. Only to a certain area only it can go. And this is a square field. Square field, what is the thing? What is theta? 90 degree. So theta by 360 into pi r square. So 90 by 360 into pi is what? 3.14 into radius. Radius is how much? 5 meter long rope. So this is 5 meter into 5 square. That's all. Into 5 square. You will get it. The answer. Second question is there. What is second question? Increase in the grazing area if the rope is 10 meters. So instead of the 5 meter rope, now my new rope is how much? 10 meters. So theta by 360 into pi into r square. R instead of 5, 10 square will come. That's it. So what is increase in grazing area? The new thing is 10 square. The old thing was 5 square. So you subtract both the things, you will get the answer. That is increase in grazing area. Area grazed by the hose now minus area grazed previously. That's it. Previously in the sense, previously it had only 5 meter rope, so it can only move through a certain area. Now it has got a 10 meter rope, so obviously it will be able to cover the more area compared to the 5 meter rope, right? So what is that distance they're asking? So no need to complexly think about these things, just think logically. It's well below our level. Okay, there is nothing much uh, big thought. Just seeing the hose or seeing the diagram, we should not get worried. That's my condition. That's what I'm trying to tell you. See this question. An umbrella has got 8 ribs. Correct? And radius is given 45 centimeters. Find the area between two consecutive ribs. So obviously, area I have to find between two consecutive ribs. So area of this full circle is what? Area of circle is what? Pi r square. I got it. Pi r square, I got it. Correct? Now area of one rib is how much? One rib is what? 1 by 8 of the area of the umbrella. Totally how many ribs are there? 8 ribs are there. Just like you remember we did the circle problem, right? 4 parts, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 parts we did, no? 1 by 4. The same kind of question only this also. So 1 by 8 into area of the rib you find. That's it. So here we are not going to use any formula theta by 360 into pi r square or anything. It's a simple question. And this one. This is a very easy question. A car wiper. We all know that the car wiper will go through what? Obtuse angle, 115 degree. Correct? And it won't touch. And it don't overlap. Correct or not? It won't overlap also. Find the total area cleaned by each sweep of the blade. So how many blades are there? 2. Correct? Now what is the angle here? 115 degree. What is the radius? 25. So 2 into theta by 360 into pi r square. That's it. That's it. Once you do this thing, you get the answer. So 2 into theta by 360 into pi r square. That's all. Two blades. Because they're given here two wipers. So same thing only they are gonna repeat. Let's take this question. This is the last question. Again. Do you know which question is this basically? I'll just show it to you. Yeah. We did questions like with this thing, right? Area of the minor segment. Correct? That is only my tablecloth thing. The same question only they're trying to tell. They're just telling you to find only the tablecloth here. So what I have to find? Area of the sector OAPB minus area of the triangle. Area of the sector minus area of the sector minus area of the triangle. Area of triangle is what? Root 3 by 4 into side square. That's it. Once you do this, you will get to know. Then they are asking you to find the rate of the cloth. Correct? 0.35. So once you find out that answer, multiply by 0.35. That's all. Once you find out the answer, multiply by 0.35, we'll get the answer of this. So ultimately, it's the same thing. So that's it, guys. Yeah. So thank you.